Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to go through. I'm looking for background, but I do not even know the people that are here. I'm trying to select any picture just to have a background here, and the picture that I downloaded before is not no longer here. What is going on? So this one I want to put something reasonable. Okay, let me just manage this one. Okay, let's use this one. So welcome back to my channel, and this is our second platform. All right, and I want you to subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. This is late hour broadcast. Like I promised, I'll be coming here oftentimes. So this is late hour broadcast. We are somehow late. To be honest with you, I thought I would not make it today. I have been trying to meet up the time, but finally we are here. At least we still have some time to spend. I'm gonna share this broadcast, and like I always tell you, once you join, subscribe to the channel and make sure you comment so that we know how many of us that are able to join us this late hour. Okay, I want to see your comment. That is the only way to know that you are here with us before you can comment. So I understand that. So while waiting for you, let me just try my best to share this broadcast. So like the video, okay? Please give it a thumbs up so that the owner of the platform may somehow push it. Okay, Fontaine said, "Oi." I think this one. These are random commentators. Anyway, we have a few people with us. Let me just quickly go straight to the program. Okay, so tonight we'll be talking about few things. We'll be touching some places. Okay, we'll be touching some places, and as you always know, you already know that some of these comments I don't it seems to be like you are spanning the program. Please, Sigma kid, please can you just stop spanning the program? Let me time you out because I'm putting high, almost how many high here. I think it's time for me to time you out because you are doing it on purpose. So comment again in the next 30 minutes, right? Comment again in the next 30 minutes. You don't spam the program. It's not good at all. And we have Chinex is here. Chinex Choose. You are the only person that I can recognize here. I say good evening, Kai. Good evening to you, my brother. Nice to have you. This is our live broadcast. Depending on where we are watching, sometimes maybe in your own time zone, it could be evening. In some places, it's late hour. So depending on where we are watching from, we have different time zone. Okay, let us start properly because I just trying to set everything on before we have spent 5 minutes already. Okay, we have spent 5 minutes already. Please do me a favor. Once you come in, like the video, and if you are new to the platform, this is our second backup channel, so you need to subscribe here as well. Like I will try my best to maintain this this broadcast every late hour. We come here to discuss what is important to us or what may concern us. The issue at hand is what is going on in Burkina Faso, right? And we are gonna link it up to what is going on in our own land, just like we did yesterday. But we may have a different thing to look into, but it's all about the welfare of our people. Some of you may, if you want to talk, the number is available for you to call. But normally I don't want to put the number because it's a letter broadcast. Maybe if you are living with your children, it will be difficult for you to make a call this hour. And Iken is here with us. These are not names that I want to read comment from, not people that I don't even know how to pronounce their name. He said, "Good morning, bro. Good morning, bro. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much, Iken. I really appreciate your comment. Thank you for joining us this hour. Please hit the like button in case if you're new. Subscribe. But if you are watching and you don't want to make a comment, I don't know that you are watching, to be honest with you. So once you put a comment, I'll be able to read your name and appreciate you for joining me. It's not easy to join this kind of broadcast later, but one of the good things about it is that if you build, your audience with people who have the time, to use this kind of hour, different land, to watch the broadcast, they are truly people. These are really people that want to they are dedicated. They really want what you are saying. They want to follow you truly, not by jumping from pillar to pole. Okay, so we all know what is going on in Nigeria. We understand the difficult moment that our people find themselves in Nigeria. We often think that talking about it is promoting violence, and that's a very wrong idea, very wrong narrative. Daniel is here with us. Daniel said, "Hi, Mr. Kai. Ndewo, nice to have you. Nice to read from you, of course." So we often feel that talking about it is somehow promoting violence. Okay, ZK is here. Okay, ZK, I think it's time for me to appreciate you. Let me just hand you spanner immediately without wasting time here. Let me just give it to you. Okay, add as a moderator. I think that's what I need to do. Standard. Okay, let's go by standard. Okay, ZK, I appreciate you for that. You are a brother. I know that. Kachi Carlo. Kachi Carlo, are you in the homeland? Watching from homeland. That hit me differently. You know why? Because this is a late hour, and not only that it's a late hour broadcast, is normally in our homeland, people who, if you own your gen, I'm not insulting anybody in homeland, please, just understand me. If you own your gen maybe 7:30 p.m. and you run that gen until, let's say, 10, 11, 12, the gen is supposed to be off. And I believe for you to watch, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I appreciate you, Oyekachi. Nice to have you. So we understand what we are going through. Like sometimes if you want to talk about it, some people think that you're a promoter of violence, you are supporting evil. Let me put disclaimer, we are not supporting any crime or criminality. We are not supporting any killing. And I've made it clear to everybody that I'm not a freedom fighter. I'm not agitating. If you want to believe it, believe. If you don't want, that's on your own. But I have told you what I'm doing. My own is to expose what you're supposed to know. Then the choice is yours. Because we are living in a critical time where a brother is looking for a brother to buy. If you come out to support or to help your brother, instead of your brother to appreciate it, your brother will be busy looking for how to bring you down. That's how the time we are living. Yesterday we talked about a video from a Ghanaian, someone who from Ghana was very, very, very worried about what Nigeria may offer Ghana by living close, living in the same region. West Africa, for example. A Ghanaian is somehow worried, troubled, because he can foresee what Nigeria will give in future. And some people don't understand it. Some people actually believe that somehow, because you still can, if you want to, you can still can buy land from land real estate agents. You know, in Abuja you can buy it, right? You can still buy land in Port Harcourt, in Lagos. You still can order something and receive it. You still can go to market and come back. You still can go to church and come back. Your children can still go to school. Anytime you hear bad news, it happens to other people, not you. And to you, it's peculiar to them. It can't get to you. That's the mistake. And that is the reason why people like me is trying to create the awareness for us to not to hate anybody. I'm not here to tell you to hate Fulani. I'm not here to tell you to hate Yoruba, but to just to wake your subconsciousness, because some of us think that we are awake but we are sleeping. Let us hear this first.
So if only one state they declare 300,000 terrorists back into the society, now some day push you, so how many thousand it is say other states don't reintegrate? And all these people don't sabi shoot God. They don't sabi kill people. They don't get human sympathy. And they relate them back with human beings. I don't understand the logic behind this. Their members still there for Bush. Okay. They still get commanders. They're surprising. Say a country with less capacity of security agencies, they release terrorists way more than their capacity. You get military, combined, Air Force, Navy, according by the statistics we see online, about 230,000. And they release terrorists way 300,000 for just one state. Now, make we assume, say, as Borno they talk their own, Zamfara they talk their own, Yobe they talk their own, Katsina they talk their own, Niger they talk their own, Sokoto they talk because it happen for Sokoto, but you know, it don't be like the president they carry Sokoto home. You know, now some states where they don't occupy like Benue, Kwara, Plateau, Kaduna, you want to imagine the capacity of your armed forces and the capacity of your police, then compare to the capacity of terrorists in just one state that has been reintegrated back into the society. Ha! People don't lie, no. Who they there with raise salute? If we talk, then we say we talk.
This is a program that being anchored in Nigeria. In Nigeria, okay? And this program is being anchored by somebody who believes in Nigeria. But did you hear what he said? If you talk, they say we talk. Anybody go kasi nebo yo ko mumeno ko ye kulikunano the beer. Meaning that if you know how to talk anyhow, if you know how to act anyhow, somebody who talk anyhow will follow you up. You cannot beat a child and say don't cry. We have seen how this template work in other countries. So is it our fault that we're able to connect it, like to remember what happened to other people and try to use it to understand what may happen to us? This situation as on Grandland is no longer about whether you want Biafra, whether you don't want Biafra. No, it's not like that. That's not what it means. What it means is that yes, you don't want Biafra. Yes, you want Nigeria. People who are controlling Nigeria, like the owner of Nigeria, is telling you something else. Just like when you reach an agreement with your wife, that you are going to do one or two, you and your wife, your partner, agree to do something. Let's assume you agree to have, maybe you agree to rent a house in a particular location or build a house in a particular location. You build a house or you rent a house and you guys move there. The house is for you to live peacefully. Okay? Then your wife all of a sudden go out and came back with a baby lion to put in that house. You say, mommy, you know, or maybe my love, you know, the pet name of you call couple do call themselves. This lion, this baby lion that you brought home, it's not a domestic animal. Your friend say, yeah, no. This lion, let it grow here in the house. It will turn somehow to a domestic animal. You say no, honey. I know lion when I see one. I can tell you what lion is capable of doing. He said, don't you trust me? Finally, the lion has grown and begin to do what lion is known for. You are shouting. They will say, no, you are the way you are shouting as if I'm a bad person. Take this lion out. Don't forget, lion. This lion will just only control this also place. He's not gonna do another place. This lion will stay in the back of our house. But every now and then, that lion is coming in front of the house and attacking everybody. You living in the house is panicking. Then somebody called you and said, maybe one of your son or your relatives that live in the compound said, no, I want to put my own fence here. I want to go. Let me just, because I'm afraid of this lion. They say, oh, you are a separatist. You are calling for war. You are a problem maker. Then you ask them, this lion that, but you know my problem with you. It's not that I hate you, but this lion that you keep on, feeding here and allow the lion to go without even chaining the lion and everything. I'm not comfortable with it because my life is being threatened. They will do everything to eliminate you. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that the situation now is not about Biafra only. It is getting out of hand. Check what is going on in many places now in Nigeria. You will understand the danger at hand. And yes, sometimes we believe that when you talk about freedom, when you talk about it, people see it as you are looking for problem, right? But can you ask yourself what is going on in other parts of the country? Do you think it's just there? It's not going to happen to you. Now I want you to watch this video. I don't know the part where they made this video. I don't know the place, but I'm gonna flip the camera for you to see what is going on somewhere in, I believe, in eastern part, not in Igbo land, but it could be in Calabar or any place I don't know. Like Sonak Bawa shared the video, and when I listened to that, I was like, okay, let us see how we can, discuss about this thing, because I don't understand the location. I would have loved to know for Sonak Bawa not to mention the state. It could be his own town. It could be his own town because Sonak Bawa is okay. Someone says it's Benue. Okay, God bless you. So you have seen that. That's okay, Zike. Now listen to this.
This is the parish priest of St. Ignatius. Ayabalong. Everybody is gone, man. It's a desert now. Manigi just this beautiful place. We are going to leave all these things behind. For who? For the Fulanis, of course. Kako government was a soldier. They want the Fulanis to occupy Nigeria and remain in Nigeria alone. Can you be I ask again, who is to stop this? Who? They are busy in Abuja doing nothing, practically nothing. Out of our small petty issue, but when life is at stake, people are dying. Go to Aso Rock, what is Tinubu doing? I don't know. Except to fly to France, to Dubai, and everywhere. Why his people are dying? This is our village. We don't have anywhere else to go to. See here, man. Now you allow Fulanis to come and take over our land. Are they more superhuman beings than us? Are they more Nigerians than us? Just tell me. You say Nigeria, Fulanis are global people. Nonsense. Nonsense. Will you accept that I go to the far north and begin to cultivate my yam and maize? Will they allow me to do that? But here you say let them come out. You talk about transhuman or whatever human, protocol or whatever ECOWAS. You see all kinds of jargons. What kind of nonsense is this? Life is at stake. People are being displaced. Just do something. If you're overwhelmed, invite the international community to come and help you. Haba. But Pocho will still be there. Everybody is doing Pocho. Government is doing Pocho. Tinubu is doing Pocho at his level. The governors are doing Pocho at their own level. Everybody is doing Pocho. Pocho people everywhere. No wonder somebody said Nigeria is a shithole country. Okay, you have displaced these people. Where do you expect them to go to? Where? Would they come and meet you in Abuja? Haba, what is happening? Nigga be church ne. Nigga be ane. Now nobody is here. Kai, move on, like the song was stopping me. Don't come, there's nobody here. I said, Bishop said I should come and pay for that fair. See, he said them. They were very, very frustrated and waiting for me. Can you be a one? Who is to stop this? I'm asking again. Who is to stop this? Must everything be all about politics? People are dying. Please, this government, rise to your responsibility. Be accountable. For once, I beg, try. Where is that Nigeria? Those Nigerian soldiers that are known to be very brave, where are they? Or have they also been compromised? People here in Portugal. No. I want to. If we don't come, we are finished. They are my leaders in Banaya. They are just like nothing.
Now, I'm sorry that I'm laughing. I'm laughing at our people. Not even this people. Their own is gone. I mean, you can't. There's no remedy here. I'm sorry. Benue share border with Enugu. Just understand. Benue State share border with Enugu State. Enugu State share border with Anambra State. Imo and, of course, I think Abia. A boy, of course. So what I'm trying to say is that everyone is interchangeable. Now, let me read a comment from our brother Okesike. Please, I'm begging you, share that video to me. You have my number, I believe you do. Share it to my WhatsApp. You said Mr. Kai, the real Okogandem, but I doubt the real Okogandem is still alive. I doubt. Evangelist praised Dr. Nkosor Abeze so marvelously today. Not the old brainwashed man Koweb is using. No, forget about this. I know the reason why they're doing what they're doing. By Silicon. So I understand that, but the problem is that they should understand that the people's life is at stake. Do you actually believe that? Let's assume. Let's just imagine this. That I know what I know about what is going on in Nigeria. That I know those things, and I come here to do propaganda to sell falsehood to act as if Nkosor Abeze is the best, and okay, is wrong. No, because I know. You see the video I just film the camera for you to see now. Now, forget about your greedy and your selfishness. Imagine this video is in your community. Your people are running helter-skelter. If you have not been displaced or been in a crisis, I have been. I know what it means. I'm not going to tell you how. I know what it means to leave your house by force. I mean, to force you out of your land is not a child play. That's one of the worst things that can happen to any human being. Like you may not have a duplex, yes. You may not have mansion, yeah, I agree. But you see, this is your small house, this is your village. That place that you were being born, that place that you called my, this is my hometown. My brother, my sister, any day you were being forced out of it, you will know that this world is just nothing. I'm telling you with experience, and I'm not going to share the story here. But what I'm trying to tell you, my village as of now is one of the safest places to live in Igbo land. Fulani, people that share boundary with my village are protected, let alone my own. So I'm not here to tell you that Fulani push us. No, it's not about Fulani. Fulani cannot. That thing they have, we have also. Not government. Listen, I'm not telling you Biafran army. No. This is what every community should do. If you have any way to protect your land, do it now. Know that you still have youth. By the time they machete your youth, when you want to bring Ifechukwu, nobody, you have it, you pack it and nobody will pick it up because the people, they are gone. You don't just allow your youth to die in the hands of Fulanis because you want to save money. It is better you donate. Yes, you don't like Biafra, right? You also don't like your community. Think about it. You cannot just ignore your community. You cannot just ignore your home, your government, which is the federal government. And you expect progress and equity and fairness, like some of you are believing, like building house in Obomosho, building house in Ekiti State or in Oyo State or maybe in Zamfara, building house is somewhere in Meduguri, in Kaduna. To you, those ones that are marketing there in Benue now, they are just no, it's not really matches. Their death is somehow they are very close to, they're just like chicken. Forget about the way they look like. They appear to be a human being, but truly they are chicken. You are lying to yourself. And Michael is here with us. Okay, Doran is here. Say good evening, Kai. Good evening to you. And Michael said, "How are you, bro? I'm fine. And you?" Amade Chigoze, our brother, is here with us. Good evening. Good evening to you. Chinedu Gerard said, Gerard Amade, Ototo Amakai report news. I see you, my brother. Nice to have you guys. Please do me a favor by hitting the like button. Very, very important that you do so. So when you see video like this, people being forced out of their hometown, unless if you're not a human being, you may not understand what they're going through. Can you just imagine your childhood friends that are in your village as we speak? Just imagine, even if you did not grow up in a village, I believe sometimes you go home for Christmas. Your WhatsApp number, please. Okay, don't have my WhatsApp number. You or 4 people don't have my WhatsApp number. Anyway, let me get it for you. Okay. So you travel home, and somehow you know some people, you know some faces. And maybe your father's friends, okay. Let me bring it down. Maybe your uncle, your relatives. At least you know them, right? Breaking news that they've been pied and pied the children. Breaking news, not only breaking, we are seeing their body being heaped in the hillocks, going to unknown destination where they will give them mass burial. After seeing that, you still come back and try to sabotage. Do you know that even if it's a devil that appeared to Benue people and said, "I am here to you guys, no, come back, stay here, I'm here to defend you," they will love you with everything because they have tested the painful side. You that have not tested it, somehow, you are still downplaying it as if it is normal thing. When people say, "Okay, Biafran Army is here, donate money," oh, you are donating money to one person to eat. As you are doing that, you are actually hurting yourself without knowing that you're hurting yourself. Because at the end of it all, you will be the one to cry. You'll be the one to cry. This is just one out of many. A lot of clips, video clips are flying on the social media seeking for help from Benue people. The question is, Benue people, are they all Muslim? Are they not Christians? What has Khan? Khan have not said anything. Not even those who say that they're humanitarians. They are not even trying to save Benue people. I'm not trying to criticize Benue people for what their forefather or their parents did during the time of Biafran War and all that. We know their role. They actually buy their people a lot. And just like funny enough, let me just come back a bit. Marcus said something before, that Gowon is alive today to witness what is going to happen to him, to see what he did to Igbo people. That I'm just quoting Master Makando, okay? And today, Gowon's state is begging for help. Even his hometown, you guys don't understand. And you can hear the man talking about Tinubu. What are you doing, Tinubu? What are you doing? Okay, Zike, this is the number. Let me just put it out there so that okay, the WhatsApp call only. Okay, this is number. Save it. Share that video to me. I want to see it. Tinubu cannot do anything. There is no hope from Tinubu, and not even governor can do anything. You people don't understand that the audacity of Northerners now is second to none. Now there are some clips flying on social media where some of the Northerners are telling you that people that campaign for Tinubu are now Northerners are now distancing themselves from Tinubu. You get why? And one of the reasons is this. The plan of Northerners are sealed. Then it's not even, this is not just like a method. It is well protected, well guided. And they're having meeting every now and then. They understand that the best way to, because everything is to give their Allah glory, to glorify the name of the Allah. So you going to leaving, packing your load to IDP camp is what people who don't believe in what they believe in should do. So to them, it's not a sin. Okay, it's not a sin at all. To them, it's something that must be done. That's one thing about broadcasting by this hour. You see some crazy people from other part of the world commenting. This one is talking. He's here talking about Ikebukwa. One kind of and Ben said anyone supporting Nigerian government is evil. You can say that again. And Hamilton said you can imagine what happened at the Ihamufu and Dr. Chidi from same town in Canada, busy attacking our PM. No, Chidi is not from Ihamufu. That's the wrong narrative. Chidi is not from Ihamufu. Chidi is from Ozara. Okay, Ozara is different from Ihamufu. They are not the same. Anybody that tells you that Chidi is from Ihamufu is lying to you. Chidi is not from Ihamufu. Chidi is from Ozara, in Kano West. That's where he came from. He made it clear to us. He's not hidden. He come from that place. That's from Ozara. Okay, Ozara. That's where he come from. He's not from Ihamufu. But even at that, I understand what you're saying. Not only Chido, the Ihamufu people, that land in Ihamufu has some natural resources, and these people don't joke with that kind of place. Once they take over there, every other thing is abandoned. Now, just hear this man. Hear this man first before I will go further.
Myself sitting on the fence, and the rest comes back to the point where I joined. I couldn't see myself sitting on the fence when another government that had the mandate of Nigerians to fix Buhari's damage says, please come in and help. It would have been irresponsible to say no. But do you regret in this moment that you walked into the No, I don't. I don't do it again if you had opportunity. Under the way the Tinubu government is going now. But regretting going in, I don't. I got out because there was no space. I didn't see that fire, that commitment, that zeal to fix a country that has been wrecked. And I saw instead a country that is just getting worse. So what you saw was more of its facade, more or less. Not real commitment, is that what you're saying? See the records, there are many Nigerians. The one I saw was where in 2023, Nigerians lined up, elected President Tinubu, because they thought, okay, Buhari is gone, we're in a mess, let's elect a president that would fix Nigeria. President Tinubu comes in, they won back, he says, put their belts on, we're going into some turbulence. And remove subsidy, and you would think a president at that stage was quite prepared to undertake such a monumental policy. It turned out he didn't. He had a handful of advisors that then had to fix a problem. They started looking for solutions because from day one he pushed the country to the deep end. And we never really recovered in a way. We keep seeing promises. And the difference between what President Tinubu's people say the country is and the difference between that and what the country is today is miles apart. And you have to, as I've said somewhere else, you have to wonder whether we're living in the same Nigeria. I think that the issue is, should one have committed to working for a government that had at least the mandate of the people to fix things, particularly in the northern part of the country? It's unbelievable, the levels of insecurity and poverty. It's unbelievable. Is it worse than that?
Okay, the man admits that the level of insecurity in the north is unbelievable. Then where do you have excess checkpoint in the east? And somebody is okay with it. Now, just like what Amaji Chikose said just now, which is true, that is from Mauritania. The same Fulani that are coming in now, in the next few years, they will be contest for president. Because the border is open. I've asked this question. How many border between East and Cameroon, is it totally open that anybody, ambassadors are coming in and going without anything? Is it just all that free? No. The one between Benin Republic and Yoruba land, is it free without immigration checking in and checking out, checking everything? No. But the border between Nigeria and Niger, if they're not even go there with immigration uniform, it's not possible because nobody will take it over. Now, Hamilton said, Ohozara. No, not Ohozara. You are still making a mistake, my brother. Not Ohozara is different. Ohozara is in the Boy State. Ohozara is in the Boy State. This one is called Ozara. Okay, he's in Enugu State. Ozara. That's where the guy. That's where Chidi come from. Now, there's a post that Nigerian AIG. What he said that I will raid all IPOB hideout in the southeast. That's where they show their muscle. Now because everybody is now questioning those who pretended that they don't see anything are not talking somehow, because the heat will touch it. This breakfast they are cooking, they're serving, it will go around. Now you see, Malcolm said this man. He said, I think from Urobo. I will read. He's quoting this man Mankaneba. He said, I will raid all IPOB hideout in Southeast, AIG. He's not a Fulani man from Southern part, but you see how they're facilitating Fulani movement in his own region. I don't know his name, but I doubt that he's a Fulani man because Tinubu is in charge. I don't think he will put a Fulani man there, which is the reason why Fulanis are agitating so bad, because they thought that by now having Muslim tickets should have been, like express road. Now, hear this. Now, only for Southeast, now in Nigeria police, they flares muscle. Is Plateau, that's this man the question, is Plateau, Benue, which is where the video that I just played to you come from, Benue, Zamfara, Boronu, not part of Nigeria, go there and raid all the Boko Haram bandits and Fulani terrorists hideout. Okay? You get the point? No, he's not Igbo man. He's not Igbo man. He's not Igbo man. He's not Igbo man. He's from is that Urobo? Or you should look at his name now. He's not Igbo. Okay, he's not Igbo. But he's not blind man. He's not blind. He understands what he's doing. I think he's still with his brain. Now hear this. Remember this man, Emeka Gift, right? You remember how he was calling for the head of Samonekpa? Oh, so insecurity. Now he's now helping people that are crying to share their tears. Ijoa, look at it. He said, let me remember, Harrison, that's the name of this man. Harrison loses it. Charges police and military to confront kidnappers. kidnappers inside the bush and stop escorting young people along the road. Now, let us hear what the Harrison said. But the interesting part is that Emeka gift of all people is the one sharing this kind of thing. My brother is here with us, Armstrong. Good evening to you. Your time, I believe it should be evening there. Nice to have you. I have you.
These kidnappers are inside the bush and not on the road, for goodness sake. They are in the bush and not on the road. So stop harassing young people on the road. Stop abusing them. Stop extorting motorists on the road. Go to the bush where these guys are currently adopting our people. A time will come where we will sit on the road, harassing young people on the road. We will pass on you. All right. Good morning. My name is Harrison Wamnishu. After the NSAS protest, all right, the police said they were scared to be on the way because of the public were, against them. We all know what happened in Asaba, destructions of properties by those who hijacked the protest. The government knows those who hijacked the protest, all right. Then the security outfit was set up, and that's Delta Hawk. Delta Hawk was set up to, to solve violent crimes, all right. So Delta Hawk comprises of the military, the civil defense, the vigilante, and the police, all right. So this outfit was to, to respond to violent crimes, all right. And we all were happy that the joint security outfit was set up to, to respond to violent crimes, all right. Now, ongoing, we have received several reports which are forwarded to the government about the activities of Delta Hawk. If at the point of meeting with the former governor, Dr. Ato Kowa, and over the activities of Delta Hawk, they've killed innocent persons in Asaba, and they've adopted innocent civilians, extorted money from them not once, not twice, on countless times. They have done this.
Okay, did you notice something from what this guy is saying here? But before I say what I noticed here, let me remind you that the Mega Gift is one sharing this video, and the video is all about this Harrison Gwamnishi. I don't know his surname. This guy is he's trying to share his experience with police and army checkpoints in all the old eastern region. This is not about Igbo, anything here. It's about everybody. Now, when you go in the Delta, Igbo Delta, or Delta, in fact, down to even Bini, and from More coming down, because this is the road heading to eastern part, then to Enugu, Ebonyi, Abia, Imo. All these major roads, is being dominated by Nigerian army. They always have in almost every poll. Somebody the recent count is I think 300. Is it 300 something? I think 300 something checkpoint between Onitsha and Enugu, something like that. It is madness. Now, this guy is complaining about checkpoint, and remember that this checkpoint is what the video they tagged to Alex, Finland president. It's all about activities of Biafran Liberation Army and the same checkpoint merchandise. Those who want to use checkpoint to build their family and everything in name of security outfit and the security men and armed men and all that. They always have this idea of escorting money from Igbo people. Now, Biafran BDF was busy trying to remove those checkpoints. Emeka Gift and his class was busy keeping record to tag international community to arrest Samarepa. Today, the same platform this guy used is what he's using now to also share people complaining about the same checkpoint. Then when you want to look for your problem, so you start looking for elsewhere without counting these individuals. They are your number one problem. You may not understand what I'm saying, but those who follow the story, can confirm what I'm saying now, because there's no difference between these people with Satan. You complain that Simon Ekpa is attacking security. Oh, they're attacking security men. That the other one of them claimed that he that cooked up the story, said that he traveled to Finland and brought Finnish people to eastern part. That Finnish people asked Simon Ekpa, Vice Prime Minister, during the time of interrogation in Finland, you said that you are protecting your people. How come you are protecting your people and you are buying security people that you should team up with them and work? Igbo man is asking this question, knowing fully that for you to mention Biafra in the ear of any military person or even police, you're a gunner. The next thing that will come to their mind is the current price of organ, or achọrọ m ịkpa afịa maka ndị we fine on ya. Ịmagonu mejuru mmadụ na akwụrụ obi onye afọ. That's the next thing that how many of you remember James Wafa in Anambra? That was his business. Ịgụrụ mmadụ mkpụrụ obi na ife dị ya n'ime anụ, lay ya for just to make money. Once you mention only that Niji flag that look like Biafran flag, you're in problem. That was that is the height of it all. That was what was going on. Even this guy called the mega gift, understand, because they all claim that IPOB, but they know they follow Mazanoka. In fact, they are whiter than snow. But when something that has to do with white, they will turn to red. They won't even pay attention to say anything meaningful. Now, sharing this guy's cry is good. I'm not condemning the guy for complaining, because at least maybe fine. But a mega gift and people like them, those who know, who have listened to the lecture of Master Mukan and choose to be ignorant of it without using their platform to do anything. Oh, Chineke very mad. This if Chineke went away, Buka. And they understand what they are going to do from day one. That's why they from get go they don't break their face. They always hide, and let me just end it. I sometimes if I begin to think about these people, I feel like it should change my mood, to be honest with you. Now let us hear this guy.
Reporting this to the government about activities of Delta Hawk. Now, from nowhere, they changed the name from Delta Hawk to Operation Sweep. Since they changed their name, they gave them about 30 brand new Toyota Hilux. Changed the name from Delta Hawk to Operation Sweep and gave them 30 brand new Toyota Hilux. Is here. They never sweep one thing one day. What they do is to torment, to cause problem for us here in Delta State. I have told the people who wish to listen, those in government, that the DG of security, who is heading this out, is not fit to be a DG. Is not fit to be DG security in Delta State. Never.
Let us see the face of DG.
DG security, who is heading this out, is not fit to be a DG. Is not fit to be DG security in Delta State. Never. He has overstayed his position as DG security. He should give that position to somebody who is passionate about security to help us to fight it. They have what they call the SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. They don't follow it. Their own is to stop vehicles, search them, extort, and if you make those, they brutalize you. This is what happened to a young man in Agbo. This is one of the evidence of the cases, several cases reported through the SSG, through even DG Security himself, who is unfit to head that department. Very, very unfit to head that department. Have you ever heard one day that Operation Sweep, some equal action, enter bush and caught one? You never hear that one day. You can never hear it. Because their mandate currently is to harass innocent people in the streets of Asaba and Agbo. That's what they have done to people in Agbo. Operation Sweep. They never one day say they go push, follow us, say, oh yeah, let's go to the bush and pursue these armed robbers, these kidnappers, terrorizing us. But that's the good thing to do that. To respond to violent crimes. And they come to the street to commit hard work. And the kidnappers on our streets? No.
Okay, and that is a frustration from Harrison. Is it Gwamisi or Gwamisi? I don't know his surname. Now let us read this post. Very very important that you do that. This is Gumi. For some of you that may not understand what is yet to come, maybe you are still contemplating on could this be true? Could it be real? Now this may help you to answer that question. Don't vote for politicians who we attack by bandits. They are our bandits, and bandits are our warriors. So it's about warriors. Okay, they are warriors in forest. Okay, Islamic cleric Gumi tells Northerners. That was before the election. Until this day, nothing has happened. In fact, if you talk, a problem. You are not even allowed to do that. Why will you talk? Now let us hear this out. This guy.
So, February 24, 2020, short time of Sokoto is here. Anybody will fight Boko Haram, they fight Almighty Allah. Anybody will fight Boko Haram, fight Almighty Allah. Now you say Allah is a terrorist now. Because Boko Haram now terrorist they be. And for you to talk, say anybody will fight Boko Haram, fight Allah. Now you say Allah is a terrorist. Yes. Allah is a killer. Now which I go talk. You are very, very stupid. Short time of Sokoto. You are mad. When I say, the reason why I cannot this one because short time of Sokoto. Fulani, yes, man. No wonder when I buy the blood of Sokoto. You know what better for now? Short time of Sokoto will go kill you. I will talk about Sokoto. I will send you. Yet, I will send you. The grace. I will send you. Short time of Sokoto. I will send you. I will send you. Your life is a criminal. Your life is a bandit.
Okay, I'm not here to. It's not that everybody is angry. Everybody is angry, and let's hear this first.
Actors, Nigerian politicians deserve all the Oscars. This is why Nigeria is the best country in the world. First, it produces the world's best actors. Nigerian politicians deserve all the Oscars. Second, it's where democracy is so advanced that votes are counted before they're even cast. Electoral efficiency that the rest of the world can only dream about. Third, it's where public officials embezzle funds with such creativity they deserve art grants. Missing billions isn't corruption, it's performance art. Fourth, it's where inflation is so innovative that salary increases actually make people poorer. Economic genius that even Harvard can't teach. Fifth, it's the only place where people pray for electricity with the same fervor they pray for salvation. Up Nepa is both a celebration and a religious experience. So next time someone asks where paradise is, point them straight to Nigeria. This is why Nigeria is the best country in the...
Ike Bongi Baza. Ike Bongi Baza. Oh my goodness. Okay. The next coming month will be so hot in Nigeria. Is that a prediction? Is there anything you know that we don't know, my brother? Are you predicting, or you are just trying to whine us? Now, let us hear this before, because we are almost at the end of the broadcast, okay? I want you to listen to this man. Because when they are supporting evil, you are too handsome, sir. Tina, yes, Nigeria is a real joke. Tina is here, my sister. Nice to have you as a family. Now, let me watch this video. This is people, because they can fight you when they're supporting evil. Watch this man here. Okay, this is him 2023 and 2025. I think he's still wearing the same clothes. I don't know why he's like that.
Since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked. It's at an all-time low as we speak. It has not. Let me finish my question. Mr. Nopasa, let me finish my question. You are a liar. Mr. Nopasa, moderate yourself. All right? Moderate yourself. You know what you are doing? Good. Listen to me. Secondly, you know what you are doing? Since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked. You are pretending to be a journalist. That's one. Secondly, you know why I'm still asking my question. Secondly, it's been an all of your friends. I mean, I don't understand this volatility of a man. You just, I don't know what his plan is. It's just, but it's wasting his time because we are the ones that put him in power. We know our calculations, how we put him in power, and we are going to get him out of that power. That's for sure. He's wasting his time. Now, whatever he thinks he's doing, he forgets that just because of the hunger in the land, it is very easy to campaign against. Very easy to campaign against. And those of us who campaigned for him, a lot of us, we campaign against him. And we will get him out of that power. He's a one-term president. I assure you, Ruben Abati. Bola Tinubu is a one-term president. Thank you.
Well, it's Nigerians that will determine that. It's not angry people like yourself taking a decision on that. And let me ask you, what do you think of coalition politics?
But even at that, Ruben, a majority of Nigerians did not vote for him. We did the calculation. All we needed to do was to wait for Atiku and Peter Obi to split their votes. That's how we won. Since 1999, Bola Tinubu has had the lowest margin of votes.
God have mercy upon us.
Of all presidents, he had less than 40% of votes. We calculated it. We worked at campaign council. Go and check the records. So there's nothing I don't know about how Bola Tinubu won. Let's see how we win in 2027.
Yeah, but Tinubu got 2%. He got 62% of the votes from northern Nigeria. Let's leave statistics.
He was being interviewed by somebody who is tribalistic. This man called Ruben Abati is one of the worst TV hosts that anyone can come across. Anything that has to do with his tribe, he don't care. Even if Tinubu Nan, if you cut Tinubu Keta with a human head, Obuli Anakanabona, Ruben will somehow tell you that, but that human body is look old. It's not the fresh one. Let us forget about that. Let us discuss about the fresh one. Do you understand it? That's exactly who he is. So, my people, I just want to. This is 1 hour that I map out for this broadcast. We have come to an end of this broadcast. I just want to come because I promised that I will. I struggle to keep this time, honestly. And I have to appreciate you guys that joined me this hour. Thank you so much for your time, and we will keep on coming later our broadcast. Okay, until we have a number of people that we need, so then we can start opening line and receive call. Because I know that this hour like this is not the time to do that. But before we go, let us hear from Patrick Mulumba. Let us hear what he said, because it's about what is going on in Africa and what he think about Africa. Let us hear this, then that will be the last thing that we can do now.
African Republic, that we must never forget that a colonial power has not left us. We must recognize that he did not go willingly. And if we don't check them, they'll come back again. And what would little Central African Republic do against them? Two pictorials. One of them is described as Africa at the dinner table. And if you look at Africa at the dinner table, Africa is on a plate, and it is meat. And the diners at the dinner table are France, the United Kingdom, the United States, the European Union, the Chinese, and progressively the Arabs. About 2 weeks ago, there was a meeting of the Commonwealth in London, England. And a friend of mine who is an Anglophile sent me the photograph very gleefully, saying this is a meeting of 53 equal states. I told him no. If it was so, why is it that the leadership of the Commonwealth is hereditary rather than rotational? In other words, in the minds of the British, her former colonies are still under her tutelage. And I want to submit to us that in the minds of what I'll call the conceptual West, they think they have a divine duty to instruct Africans what to do. And in the minds of many African leaders, they think that they have a divine duty to accept what they are told. That, in my view, is what the Honorable Minister was talking about, the mindset. And this is something that has been examined. We have seen France and its very pernicious presence in Africa. We know what they did in Burkina Faso against Thomas Sankara. We know what they did in Mali or the Sudan against Modibo Keita or against Sekou Touré in Guinea. Pernicious to the core. The Portuguese, we know what battles had to be fought in that area. And let me put this very bluntly. When the former leader of Portugal, Marcelo Caetano, was asked, why can you not allow the colonies to gain independence? This is what he said in substance. As I have examined world history over the years, the following have emerged. That the Caucasians have been responsible for monumental discoveries in the development of man. So have the Chinese, so have the Arabs. But the Africans have been responsible for nothing. They are only fit as hewers of wood and drawers of water. And I want to submit to you who are present here that in the conceptual West's unguarded moments, that is what they think. And that is how they relate to Africa. So the whole idea that they will interfere is something that they think is their God-given duty. I said there were two speeches in 1963 that I wanted to refer to. I referred to David Dako. The second one was the speech by Kwame Nkrumah. And Kwame provided the solution. He did not complain about colonialism. He said, we must live here with one army, with one command. We must live here with one currency. We must live here with one currency, one country. I do not know where its capital will be, but I suggest Leopoldville or Bangui. Other leaders may have their thoughts. Kwame was right. But who listened to him? Several years down the line, and I've said it in my paper, there were coup d'etats which were engineered, there were mutinies which were engineered, and other forms of destabilization. And I want to believe that the person who actually said it very well in the 1980s was the former American President Ronald Reagan. He said, the United States of America does what is in her best interest. And I agree with him. Does Africa do what is in our best interest? Do African leaders do what is in the best interest of Africa? Interference will be there in very blatant and brazen ways and in subtle ways.
So, honestly, I wanted to end, but this man pushed me to comment on this because some of the utterances that he said here has been addressed. I could remember when PM made a comment about when both of them both of them were in a program where this man and PM and other people happened to be in that program, and he had this view, and PM countered it. Although he don't want to go a kind of toe-to-toe with PM, he was still carrying himself as too important and too special. But before then, there was a statement that PM made in one of his broadcasts, where he talked about this issue of having this is the idea of pan-African, having one country, one currency and everything. Imagine how the whole country, the whole Africa is struggling, having just creating their own country that somehow made up with people that they share one language, like for example Tanzania, like Kenya. I think Swahili is one of their major languages in that region, right? But they are still struggling to develop. Country like Namibia, country like even Cameroon that have French and this, they couldn't develop themselves when they're separate. Imagine when the whole continent become one country. It would be a very big mess, because one mistake, the whole place will be running head. At least now, if Boko Haram is pursuing you from Nigeria, you can run to Togo. You understand? Where different laws, but if you bring everybody together, any mistake, everywhere will be ablaze. I'm just saying, because you have people who believe that their God is most important, and they don't know what is evangelism. To go door to door to preach for you to repent, to become their being. They believe that the only thing that can make you to repent or to be down their side is by conquest. And this conquest is not about by pouring you cold water. No, you understand? So that's the mentality, and there are so many numbers, and they're very easy to be triggered. They are very easy to convince their brotherhood to think like them, that you are less human. Now narrow it down to the greediness of some people who have this greed in them, that they have to build themselves. So I'm not a fan of having African as one country. I'm not a fan of it. Because I'm afraid of what we are experiencing in Nigeria now, where you have somebody from just your neighbor is using because you speak different language, or because you have different culture, and he sees you as his number one, and without respecting you or whatever. In fact, each time you exercise your culture, they say that your culture is too intimidating. Is that the people that they want to build this massive, where everybody will have the same idea? Kenyan people, for example, believe that Nigerians are troublesome. They are criminals, they are this, they are that. You are aware of what happens in xenophobia in South Africa. So how can you all of a sudden, what is xenophobia? Xenophobia is when somebody believes that you have something that is intimidating him, so he want to protect himself by going after your life. He's afraid of you for no reason. Something like so to me, and that as a professor that this Mulumba is, you cannot just buy into that idea without taking deep. I believe that the best way is to divide by, like people normally say, tribal line, like Igbo people, even like I said it before. For me, I will fight for freedom. Like I will ask Biafran, I will choose Biafran that have only Igbo speaking tribe. Listen, don't before you begin to attack me, just listen. Anyone that want to join, like want to become part of you, will come with their good heart. That's why I hate it. I hate it when I hear you are forcing people to this your Biafra. Yeah, I hate it with everything in me. I want people who have seen what you are doing and they want to become part of you. They are coming knowing fully that joining. They know the principle, that the rule and regulation, the rules that is guiding you. They already know aware of it. They're not gonna mess up. They're not gonna talk cha. But sometimes people think that, oh no, don't say that, because for you to say that, you are trying to segregate, whereas they're already segregating. Okay, so that is it. That's all I can have for you this morning, and some of you it is night, your time. I have to thank you for your time, and God bless you so much. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.